Hello everybody, welcome back to Stonehearth with me, Bantos. We're back here, we get a daily update, so I'm just gonna check out if we beat it or not this time. Oh, okay, we do beat it, that's good. Who's gonna join us today, guys? Is Andwin Elliott. So, another guy joins us, that's good. Let's check his stats, what he got. So we got a really good mind, decent body and decent spirit. It do sound like we have some enemies around here somewhere. Not sure where they are. Oh, the might has beat this. And by the way, they actually fixed it, so, you know, I had a little bit of problem with these flags before, and, you know, I got a lot of error messages with it, but it seems like they actually fixed it really quick, so they should have fixed at least the problems we had before. And the reason we got this battle music now, I think is because there's like a goblin camp here, so I'm gonna send over our soldier Kuroda there, and hopefully she's gonna go and defeat them. And I noticed one difference as well, which I think it was in the latest patch that we got very recent, like I think it was yesterday, that you actually added a number down here so we can see how many people we have in our town really easily. And we can even see how many people we had in our different squads, our parties down here. We had one person, Kuroda here. So let's destroy this thing, I really want to get that out of the way. You can do it, Kuroda, so I think we can probably remove the attack command. And by the way, I did show that we had, for example, the defend location. So they go there and there's no really easy way to remove it. They're probably gonna add it in the future. But the current way that you can remove it is either to send like a move one, attack one, because those flags get removed once they have like reached the point, so. I guess Kuroda found another goblin she's gonna fight. Okay, she's pretty much done. So, okay, now flags is removed, good. Okay, so we have one more house that we were building in the previous video, so it's this one. This is the farmhouse that we're gonna have right next to the farm here, where we're gonna store some food and stuff like that, so that will be a good spot for storing all of our food that we're gonna get or so. But I think we should start working on our next house. While they're busy with this, we are gonna work with something else. I did miss the trader in the previous video, so that was pretty sad that we missed it, because I was getting 2 stone molds. And it would have been a really nice upgrade for our footman to get one of those. Who's coming in now? There's some battle music going on again. Oh, what is this? A giant zombie blog, don't touch Master's treasure. So there's a giant zombie over here. I bet it's this zombie that's causing these sounds here, so probably have to go over and defeat the zombie later on. Not sure if we're gonna need more than one soldier or not. I'm not sure if Kuroda is gonna be able to beat that zombie on her own. But let's give it a shot, why not? We gotta figure it out how hard the goblin is, the zombie I mean. So let's send her over. Okay, go defeat him. I believe in you, Kuroda, you can do it. You can do it, I believe in you. I wonder what's in that trash over there. Hopefully she will be able to defeat the zombie. It did look pretty big and pretty scary. And by the way, I think we're gonna get an herbalist pretty soon, so we can actually start, you know, heal my people once they get damaged. Oh, they dropped something and we defeated it, so well done, Kuroda, well done, very good. A small healing tonic used for the herbalist to heal small wounds. Okay, so that's like a healing potion thing. Also found some gold, so that's nice. So let's send him over to actually loot these things. And for the herbalist, I'm not entirely sure like which of these different attributes that would be the best. I mean, I would guess it would be the spirit. It do sounds like the one to me that would be the most important. So I think we're maybe gonna have Yuin Heart here. So I'm gonna promote her to a herbalist once we get his staff. So there is no other requirement than you just need to be a worker and you will be able to become an herbalist. So we're just gonna have to make that staff over there. But I'm not sure if we actually do have any flowers. Okay, we don't have any flowers. So what we could do, you know, is to grow a little bit more flowers. And I would guess that the flowers, as they like count as herbs, I would guess that we actually will be using these a little bit more now when we actually have the herbalist. So I'm gonna grow both the blue flowers and the pink ones, and hopefully that should you know, get us started with a herbalist. I'm gonna look around if we have any flowers, and of course we do have some, so I'm gonna gather these. It's gonna be nice. Not sure how much wood and stuff we got in supply. I think I will soon start to use a few crates, but I'm a little bit scared about using crates. Sometimes it feels like things do not work as they're intended to work. I'm not sure if it is that way, it just kind of feels like it's that way. But we will see. I'm probably gonna use it because it looks so much better than having it lying around like this. So I'm not sure if we want to buy anything here. I think we might want to sell some things though. It's always good to get a little bit of gold because you never know when you're gonna meet another merchant that you really want to get something but you don't have enough stuff to sell to them, so it's good to have a little bit supply of gold, I would say. So we're filling up our chambers with gold. Maybe we should make our very own place where we keep all the gold later on as well. I'm gonna try to remove this, by the way, so I'm gonna go in here. Gonna go for the flags, and let's go for the first one. We're gonna remove Corroda from that party. We're gonna add Corroda to the second party. And hopefully this is the party where this flag is, so let's send a move command. Yeah, it was that one. So now we can get away that flag. I'm really happy that they actually fixed this so quick. We do have another flag there, so I think that's like party 3, so we're just gonna try to fix that as well. And then we're just gonna use a move command, and it's gone. Good. So I think we should start working on our next house. I think we're gonna have it here. But this new house, I think it might actually be kind of like a tavern where people can go and eat. Because this house is gonna have a lot of beds. So I'm gonna decorate that house once we start on this house. So let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm thinking about if we should have like a porch on this one. It could look pretty good. I like to have a porch on you know, those taverns. So maybe we should start with this instead. Start with the slabs. So we can have it in, maybe we should actually have this in some other material. We can go for like, I'm just gonna try this. This is the same as we have for the road. So I'm not entirely sure if this is gonna look good or if it's gonna look bad, to be honest. So I think I make like this. It was quite some time since I made something like this, so bear with me as I try this out. And the inside of the floor here, we're gonna have it in wood. Let's see how this works. Okay, it seems to be working pretty good. It's not really a huge house or anything, but I think it's gonna look pretty good. So that's kinda nice. I'm not sure if the porch is big enough though. We might increase it a little bit. So let's go for doing that. That's like 2 blocks more and maybe 1 block more this side. And the color for this house, I think it should be... Let's go for white. White should be pretty good for this, I guess. I'm not sure how it's gonna look with this underneath here. Maybe we should change how it looks under here. Just for this part here, I think I'm gonna do that. So we're just gonna remove a little bit and hopefully this will not create any errors. Hopefully. We never know. So under here I'm gonna use a dark stone instead. I think it's gonna look way better than the one I had under here before. We're gonna do the same for all these sides. So I think that looks a lot better. And for the floor here, I think we should have, I think it should be wood on top of here. We're gonna see how it looks first. So I think we're gonna give this a shot at least. Maybe the stairs should be in like this color instead. Just to make it look different than before. Oops. Maybe this color is a little bit weird. Maybe we should go for a darkish one here as well. Not as dark as what we got underneath here, but a pretty dark one in stone. Really hard to choose for this. Maybe we should just make it in wood. Maybe that actually looks the best. But it would be nice maybe if it standed out, but we could actually add something next to it to make it look more interesting. So let's see how this is gonna work out. This is not matching up, I see. So we might try, you know, using a normal fence for this one. Normally lately we have been doing like this and we have been connecting things like this. But this time I'm gonna try to use the fence and we're gonna see how it works. So we will be placing that once like we're done with the house. So a door here for entrance, we're gonna have some windows. I think for like a house like this we should have many windows. It's our tavern after all, at least I think so. I'm gonna try to place a lot of windows very close to each other. Always interesting, you know, try something a little bit new. Let's check the daily update. Oh, the food is going down, guys. The food is going down. It's going really bad with food. So we gotta sort that out for sure. We got a wolf. I think Kuroda's gonna be fine with that. Not sure where she is though. Okay, here she's coming. No, they're like running around the house trying to get each other. That looks pretty weird. Let's alert my people and maybe they can go and fight the wolf a little bit, I don't know. Okay, there we go. So I think I'm not really fully happy with the result of this, so I'm gonna actually add and make it a little bit more interesting even. So in the back here we're gonna have like a double door. And then we're actually gonna have like an auto serving place like on top of the water and all these things. So let's see how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go for like underneath here, we're gonna go for the same color as we had here. So this is gonna be a pretty big thing for sure. And then we're gonna have a wooden deck. And the wooden deck is gonna go down a little bit. So from here it shall be sticking out like this. Not sure if this will be looking good, but at least we're gonna give it a try. And we need to have these columns. I think we might make this in stone. So that's pretty good. And I'm gonna try to use normal fence here as well. So it's gonna be a lot of fences to get around it. So we will see if it's gonna be working out good or if it's gonna look really crappy. We're gonna find out. And this is just gonna be like one story house. The roof for this, maybe we should go. Maybe should we go for like a flat roof? I don't think so. I don't like them. I don't think they look very good. Not often, at least. We could go for something like this. We can add something like at one side like this. Maybe like that. It's gonna look a lot better once we start to get things in here. So I think that inside here it's mostly gonna be where like the cook is gonna be working. And the people are gonna like sit here, eat, and have a good time. So this will be a lot of nice space for our cook that's gonna be there in the future. So I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna be able to build this. I really don't think so. So for that reason we're actually gonna do an instant build for this. The reason is that we cannot probably do this is because we have only these underneath here. And it might create a lot of issues. We could have tried it out, but for this house we're actually gonna skip it, so there we go. Now we can actually start with adding things. But before we do that, we're actually gonna fix this house. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna add the stairs that we're gonna have to go up to the top. And I wonder what we should go for the color for this stair. Maybe we should go for, let's see here. So I think that looks pretty good. Okay, Kuroda's going around. A few goblins going around as well. We might need to get a second footman pretty soon. I'm not sure if we're gonna need it soon or not. We will see. But I think that's pretty good for the stairs. I think I got it correct. I'm just gonna check so we did. I wonder how the windows went. Went pretty good, I must say. That went pretty good. So let's build that. How much stone did that one take? 3 stone, that is nothing. I wonder how much stone we got though. We have 7 stones, so we might as well gather a little bit more stones. So I'm just gonna queue up a few things here. We're gonna see if we can actually make the herbalist staff now. Yep, we can, so let's make one of those. And let's go down and we're gonna find the fences. And we're gonna create a whole bunch of these guys. We're gonna have to need so many fences. You see, the maximum that we can make for the moment, we have 42 woods and this take 1 wood each. So we're gonna make a lot. We're gonna make like 40 fences. I know this sounds really much. And it is really much, but it will be needed. So we're gonna have to chop down a few trees. And I think we should also start to try to, you know, grow some oak saplings so we can plant some trees. I haven't really planted any one of those before, so it will be interesting to see how that's gonna work. And it's gonna be interesting to see if 2 farmers is still gonna be enough for what we got. You saw that we did drop a lot in food before, so we will see if it's gonna work out or not. Oh, there's another big zombie over here. Caravan! 1 mean bed exchange for 2 basket of turnips. Sure, man. Sounds like a fair trade. So we're gonna have to go and deal with this giant zombie later on. I wonder what's in this chest. It's pretty interesting. I like this, that we got some new different enemies, and these look so much different, you know. Having a little bit of variety on the sizes of the enemies is always interesting. So they're harvesting a little bit more flowers. Maybe we do have... Okay, we don't have any flowers lying around. But once we get it, we might put down a lot of them to decorate. Let's see how the fence is gonna work here. I'm not sure if it's gonna be looking good or not. I think we'll start like at the corner here. So I think it works. I don't think we're gonna have a gate. No, we're not gonna have a gate. That's just gonna look... Yeah, that's just gonna look weird, guys. So we're just gonna go around here and add some fences. You see that they do not match perfectly here. If it works the same way as before, I might be able to place it like that, so it's like half inside another one. And it might be possible to do the same thing here. That ended up pretty weird, but hopefully it's gonna work at least. That's one of the reasons I prefer to use like slabs when going around these things, because it's always a little bit risk with these things. So I think I'm gonna fix the corners before I do anything. So here we go, fixing the corners. We need to move in some beds, by the way, so we can start using this space. So I'm gonna place a few new beds up here. So we'll start with 2 beds at this side. And I might not really have like way too many here, because it would be nice to like have some decoration, have like these wooden dressers and fine dressers maybe as well. Can put like to the ends of the beds. I think that looks pretty good. And maybe it should have their own, very own like little writing desk here. We'll need to have an arc chair, sit it. Could be nice. And maybe even I can have like a bench somewhere. Right next to the stair. I'm not sure how good that's gonna look. It might look pretty bad, I don't know. And maybe down here we will have more beds. Like one in this corner down here. And we can have maybe a writing desk close to this bed. And we can have a little chair. So how many beds do we have? We have 4, 6, 7, 10 beds. And we're 9 people, so at least we have enough beds for the moment. So see, we did need a lot of fences for this. We're not even done with it. Still need to make a lot more new. We're using a lot of wood to do these things. Should probably send out some people to gather this wood as well. So let's see what the carpenter is busy with, because we really need to, you know, get this going. Okay, so the carpenter is crafting some writing desks. And maybe we should promote Hart here. You win Hart to become our herbalist, our first one ever. This is the first time I ever tried out, so it's gonna be really interesting to see. Awesome! First herbalist. Apprentice herbalist. Okay, so before we do check out anything with that, I'm just gonna check our daily update. Oh, the food is going down, guys. It's going down still. We had like 70 the last time, I think. So we really need to sort something. The problem out with the food. I think that we might need to have... Either we need to get a cook, either we need to grow more crops, or we just need to get a third farmer, but I think it's either cooking or growing more crops, to be honest, because it do look like they have kind of control of it. Okay, so let's check out the herbalist. So let's make an herbalist lab. That looks really good. Allows the herbalist to craft healing balms and bandages. So this is one of those that we found before, and we're using the ingredients herbs. So I guess it... wow. Look at that, it takes 10 herbs. Buff stamina of all heartlings for a short while. That is pretty awesome. I guess that buffs is pretty good because it buffs all heartlings. And this buffs muscle for all heartlings for a short while. We also got the coarse bandages, different bandages which require like fiber. This one requires thread, and the last one is a little bit of cloth. So that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Don't think we have it ready. Okay, we actually do. So we definitely should make like a herbalist house later on. And we need... I think we should have like a house for each profession. It would be really nice. Oh, Zodiac, already level 5. That's good, that's good. I think I'm gonna name someone as well. So Anduin Elliot here that we got before. So this is gonna be wild card. Thanks for joining our town, and we're also gonna join another person. Ella Kuroda, maybe we should name her. So I think this is gonna be Moon. So welcome back to our town again. So now we got a Moon as our footman. I'm gonna have a really hard time pronouncing that name, I know, but I'm gonna try. Maybe I just call her Moon. Maybe that's how it's even pronounced. Oh, what is everybody doing here? The stone goblins fighting the giant zombie, and there's like a goblin right next to it, and the zombie don't really give a crap that they're fighting her. Oh, I guess I'm gonna get free loot here then later on. So that's nice for me at least. Let's place down a little bit of this. Okay, so we might have trouble at the end here. So like I said before, that's one of the reasons, oops, that I mainly do not use fences for this, because it's really hard to like get it to be put together in a good way, so... I think I could have put it before. There we go. No! It changed my stuff. Okay, so we might have problems here too. So we will see. Either we will remove the fence and make our custom one. I think I might actually do that. I'm gonna see what you guys think. Should we remove it and you know, make the custom one that I normally make? So now I'm just instant building these columns underneath here, so we can get those done. They are a separate building because they wasn't attached to this from the beginning, so I think we should remove this, guys. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it for probably the next video, so guys, thanks for checking out this episode with StoneHearth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you like to watch more, make sure to subscribe, and if you like the video, feel free to like it, and thanks for watching. Have a great day, take care, this is Banto, goodbye.